just kind of where things stand right now after yesterday.
Yeah, well, I think you guys met with Todd, right? I mean, just the recovery wasn't where we wanted it, so I'm just going to give it a little bit, see how he is. He's going to throw today, kind of gauge from there.
Is this maybe just like it's a spring training issue? Let's know.
Yeah, I think that's what we're assuming. I mean, any time that we don't feel like the recovery is where we want, we're not going to, especially now we're going to have him drive down here 2 hours and then put him in a position like that. So I think yesterday when Oscar and I talked about it, we just thought, nah, let's just wait and see how he goes today and go from there.
Shelton was talking to Jack Suwinski a couple days ago. He was talking about feeling more aggressive at the plate and comfortable and all that stuff. I know it's not as easy as like flipping a switch. You don't just say be more aggressive, whatever. What has gone into Jack maybe feeling that way, or just in general, what can young hitters do to feel more aggressive?
Well, I think the one thing is Jack controls the zone just kind of innately. I mean, he has the ability to discern balls and strikes. So it's kind of getting him out of his comfort zone a little bit of like, okay, it's okay to go. It's okay to stay in that, aggressive mindset. And that's exactly what it is. It's a mindset, just knowing that, like, it's okay, to take some aggressive swings early in the count.
Yeah.
When is Jared going today? Is he on regular rest?
He's on regular rest. Yeah. He was supposed to throw simulated on the backfield. And just yesterday with where Bailey was at, we just decided instead of him throwing a simulated, I think most of our guys at some point will throw on the backfield simulators just because you can control the volume of it.
Yeah.
In a major league game, you control it a little bit, but when you get in a backfield, you can really control it. And we can also control situations. If there's something specifically we want to work on, we can kind of artificially create those.
I know you guys had the one rain out, and maybe it's just less squads. Maybe it's giving guys like Carmen and Ferguson a chance to stretch out. Does it feel like there may be not as many innings, in games this year?
I think it's probably been a little bit more challenging because of the fact we have more guys trying to get stretched out. So I think that is play, and then I think our schedule plays into a little bit with where our off days are at.
As far as our day goes, you talked about it a little bit at Pirates Fest and everything like that. Just what have you seen from
Who's that?
Through Isaiah?
Oh, okay.
Through spring training so far?
He's been good. I mean, it's the first spring training that he's solely been at one position, I think, in a while, and it was something we know he can play all over, but primarily he's going to play short, so it's been the one we've been able to focus on and just make sure he gets all of his reps there.
Shelton, how is this year's bullpen maybe better equipped to handle last year? Like diversity of arms, veteran guys, just how have you sort of evaluated that?
Well, I think, number one, a year of experience. Number two, there is more diversity in terms of the people that we know are going to be on the team, and then even competition. And then there's honestly just more experience. I mean, the NRI guys we brought in have more experience and have major league experience, and some of it's significant, and that causes more competition, which is really good.
You got a lot of vets in the lineup. Is this
today?
Yeah. Is this the way it fell?
After an off day. I mean, our schedule is challenging.
Yeah.
From here until the end. We have this, and then we have the night game. So then, you're going night game into a day game. Then we're on the road again. Then we have a split.
Yeah.
And then we come off our next night game, our next off day, with a 6:05 down here. So our schedule's not great right now. So it's one of those things where you were getting 2 days off on one side or the other, but like Cruzy played the last day. He's not here today. But, you normally don't see a team like this travel in spring training, but coming off an off day, we didn't have a choice.
With that competition at the back, the competitiveness at the back end of the bullpen, just kind of how difficult does that make decisions towards the end of spring training? Just with everyone, like, where you guys, who makes the opening in your roster, who goes down to AAA and things like that?
It makes it extremely challenging, and I think that's why, we haven't made any decisions. We're continuing to evaluate what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, not only in the bullpen, but specifically in some other positions on our bench. And it could come down to right at the end of spring training before we make those decisions.